talk. All they do is talk facts. Bird gang, all they do is talk stats. 360 on the new view. Go run, tell the ad. 40-yard dash time. Moss Money Podcast time. S.Dot co-headlines. MoneyPot. He makes a left and he makes a right and he breaks it to the midfield. Goodbye. God. Touchdown. Money.
MoneyPot Podcast, episode 15. Another giant moment here, man. Of course, it's your host, Moss and Money. Of course, I got my guy with me, Steve-O, S.Dot. Been a while, bro. What's up?
What's good with you, man?
I don't know, man. We was looking for you, man. We had some Ben Simmons heat, and we ain't had nobody to throw it at.
Y'all throw it at yourselves, man. You know, I don't pay no attention.
You don't pay no mind? Nah, I hear you, bro. They lost, too, today. I knew they was going to lose.
At one point.
Yeah, I had a feeling they was going to lose.
Yeah.
What folks do? Oh, you don't even check folks out.
I think he had like 13.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think we gave up on him too early?
No.
You didn't even flinch. So shout out to everybody that came on tonight. Thank you. Merry Christmas, by the way, to everybody out there. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Going to get on TikTok, I think, during the off season. Check that thing out. Follow, like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. MoneyPot Podcast, man, season 4. So I usually get into my first quarter bet, but what I'm going to do a little bit differently for NFL Week 17, last regular season game, we're going to get into the scenarios real quick. So I wrote down all the scenarios of all the games that matter, and I'm just going to run it down so you know, if you haven't read it yet, about all Week 17 scenarios. So the first game we're going to start with is the KC San Diego game. So KC can get the second seed if they win. No, I'm sorry. They get the second seed if they win and New England loses. They get the third seed with a win, a Pats win or loss, and a Texans loss. And then they get the fourth seed with a loss and a Texas win. The New Orleans and Carolina game, they get the first seed by a win and a loss by Green Bay or the 49ers, or a Green Bay and Seattle win. And then, they get a first round bye. They get the first seed in the NFC with a win, a Green Bay and 49ers loss, or they'll just be the third seed. New England and Miami, New England just locks up the second seed with a win and a KC loss, which probably won't happen. Green Bay, Detroit. So Green Bay gets the first seed with a win and then a Niners loss. They can get the second seed with a win and a 49ers loss or win and New Orleans loss. And if they lose, they get the third seed and New Orleans wins. Tennessee and the Titans. The Titans and the Texans. Titans will get a win. They get in. Pretty much they win, they get in. Or if Pittsburgh and Indy lose, they get in. The Texans, they get the third seed with a win and a KC loss. Pittsburgh versus Ravens. So Pittsburgh has 3 scenarios. If they win, the Texans lose, they get in. Texans and Oakland lose. With the Colts win, they get in. And if Chicago, Detroit, San Diego, New England all lose and the Colts and Raiders win, they get in. Obviously, a lot of people know about Philly and the Giants. We win, we lock up the division, we get in. Or if we lose, we need Dallas to lose. And if Dallas needs to get in, They need to win, and they need us to lose to get in. Oakland, they need a win. And then the Titans and Pittsburgh loss with a Colts win and or any of these teams need to win. Chicago, Detroit, San Diego, or New England. And then the big game of the night, one of the bigger games of the night, Seattle versus the Niners. Beast mode back. 49ers win, and they get the number 1 seed. But if Seattle win, Green Bay loses, New Orleans loses, they get the number 1 seed, or they'll just get the number 2 seed with a win and a Green Bay loss. So that was a lot that we covered there. But it's important when we look at these Week 17 games that we know which ones are important, which one people are fighting for, because there's some dookie games out there that nobody going to be doing nothing. They're going to be evaluating for next year. So we want to make sure we get maximum value on the most important games that we got. DJ, first quarter bet. Play my music, please. Nah, DJ.
Here comes the money.
Yeah, my man.
Here comes the money.
Money. First quarter bet. I'm going with a Dookie Bowl, too. After all that I just talked about, I'm going right off the bat with a Dookie game. I think Cleveland is ready to implode if they haven't imploded already. I think Cincy is still playing, just like we saw in that Miami game when they went to overtime. They already have the number 1 pick locked up. So Andy Dalton's probably last time in Cincinnati and in the Bengals colors. I think we get an all-out effort here from the Bengals. I'm buying a point. I'm getting over that number 3. I like Cincy here, plus 3.5. I actually think they might win the game. What you got for me, bro?
Interesting. I'm going with.
I don't trust Cleveland, man.
Yeah. Me neither. I mean, you just don't know what you're gonna get with them.
Yeah, I think they're done.
Yeah, but I'm taking Buffalo over the Jets. It's a 1.5 point spread.
So just to let you know they're locked. So whether they win or lose, it doesn't change their season.
It doesn't change. Yeah. But I still think they said they were going to play their starters.
Yeah, he hasn't come out and said but I can't see them playing the whole game.
Yeah, but I don't know. Now if they do play, then it probably would have been.
Yeah.
It probably would have been.
Because when is it? Is it in Buffalo?
Yes, it is in Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still go with Buffalo with the minus 1.5.
Okay. Not bad. You just betting that there's just a better team, period.
But they are, yeah, pretty much.
I hear you. So usually for our first-time bettors, our first-time folks watching, jumping on rec bettors, we usually go into a whole thing about betting one-on-one. We tell you about the different types of bets. We talk about bankroll. We talk about buying bets from other handicappers. So this time we're going to skip that because we got more games to talk about. We got, the decade to talk about. Just go back, follow us on YouTube, subscribe, go to search for MoneyPot Podcast from the first episode to all the way up until this episode that we've done. We've always talked about something in the first 15 minutes. We're talking about some type of betting one-on-one. So please go back. Even on Apple iTunes, check out the pod, to subscribe, and just go back and listen, and you can hear all the gems that we dropped on different things about betting one-on-one. DJ, second quarter bet. We rocking. We rolling. Let's go.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Money. So for my second quarter bet, bro, I'm going with a 2-team teaser here. I'm going 6.5 point 2-team teaser. We going Denver +3 and KC -2.5. We got no Josh Jacobs. My man Carr is 0-8 in temperatures under 35 degrees. Mm-hmm. Temperature high in Denver for the game is going to be 30 degrees. I see this being as a real tough game for them. Even though it's a must-win for Oakland. Lindsey already came out and said, hey, man, this is a rivalry game. We ain't laying down for nobody. They got us first time. We're going to get them. They coming to our house. We're going to get them this time. I believe what he's saying. I believe they're coming to play. I think they want to prove a point. They're 4-1 in their last 5 home games. I like Denver to win the game outright. KC is playing lights out right now. They're 6-1 in their last 7, 5-2 against the spread. I get them under 3 points at home. Give me the team that looks like a Super Bowl contender right now.
Yeah,
You know
definitely.
what I mean? Lock it in.
I'm going Indianapolis Colts versus the Jaguars.
Yeah, Jags suck.
Yeah, Indianapolis is -4.5. I just don't see the Jags. Yeah, they stink.
They stink.
They stink.
They stink.
Just
They fell completely off.
in the last 2 years.
It's
man.
crazy.
2 years ago,
Yeah, they were
looked like something. They
Yeah,
looked
right.
promising. But
Yeah.
now it's just bad. And they're not playing for nothing. So
No.
they're playing for a draft pick. So
Right,
I don't
right,
see
right.
them trying to go out there and win it all.
I completely agree. I like that
Yeah.
play. I like it. I like it. And we moving right along, man. We at halftime. Boom! DJ, can you play the halftime commercials, please?
The Spicy Belly is a family-owned restaurant in the beautiful Manayunk section of Philadelphia. Owners Jimmy and Jason Mills have created the country's first Jamaican and Korean fusion restaurant. That's right, Jamaican and Korean fusion restaurant. The Spicy Belly has a diverse selection, but not limited to, shareable and small plates, specialty entrees, happy hour, $4 craft beers, $5 hot apps, and a 75-cent wing special on Wednesdays and also on Sundays for the game. Follow us at The Spicy Belly on Instagram and Facebook. We also take reservations. If you're interested or have any questions with off-site catering, please email us at thespicybelly@gmail.com. Fly, Eagles, fly. Looking to add a unique and exciting style of dance to your repertoire? Look no further. iBalance Dance Studio is the newest dance studio around. iBalance Studio provides students with a welcoming, family-like environment, specializing in tap, ballet, modern, jazz, and hip-hop. 2019 through 2020 registration is now open. We're offering dance classes for ages 3 to 18, plus our brand new adult classes. Registration includes a classroom leotard for each student with affordable monthly tuition options. We're located at 5939 Ogonst Avenue in Philadelphia. Please stop by for a tour or call us at 215-867-2002 for more information. Again, that's 215-867-2002. We're also on social media. Follow us at iBalance Dance Studio on Instagram.
Oh, man, this guy's a riot, man. DJ, third quarter bet, man. Let's go. This guy, man.
This guy neat,
Here
man.
comes the money.
Never fails.
Here comes the money.
Money, 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 money. All right. Third quarter bet, man. Give me the Ravens. Give me RG3 to win. I think they're going to win outright, man. I don't trust anybody under center in a Pittsburgh uniform. Their offense is fucking trash. Trash.
I agree with you on that one. I was actually looking at this game.
Yo,
And
man.
I think Connor is out again.
Connor's out again.
Yeah.
I just, even
the Ravens' backups is better than
right. That's
the-
what I.
the
That's how I
Steelers.
feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I feel. And I mean RG3. He's not obviously what he was. Is that Magic in a bottle first year? He's still a vet. I think he's going to be able to run this offense. I think it caters to obviously his skill set. I think the Ravens win by a touch, man.
Cool.
I mean, you sticking you rocking with that bet too?
No. I was looking. I do like that bet
Right,
a lot.
right.
But I'm going with the Birds, man. -4.5.
Ooh,
I'm going with the Birds.
great
man.
segue too. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's what the guy on the commercial said. That's how he says it. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, why not, man?
I ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And we're going to run right into that. So we got a huge win last week. Huge win. And it's just pure joy when you beat Dallas, man. It really is. Victory Mondays is just a different type of Monday when you beat Dallas, bro.
It's like, people
Everybody's happy.
start to disappear.
Oh, my God. They flake on bets and shit.
No, I got my payment.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I got my payment.
Word.
You better holler at hey Screws, man. Send my man his cash app.
What?
Dog. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kirk paid up?
Yeah, yeah. He paid up, man.
B. Scrooge lunching on me too. I talked to him too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
these boys.
Kurt owned up to it.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna have to make a call. You know what, motherfucker? Let's call that motherfucker right now live. Let's call this cowboy fan live right now.
Hey, Brian, pick up the phone.
Yeah, you better pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone.
Flaking on this bet. You know what I mean? Let me see.
He said
here.
he's gonna give you a gift card.
Man, fuck a gift
He
card.
said I'm giving you a gift card.
What, to get some Old Spice?
Nah. Swagger.
Brian. Uh-oh. Screws.
What's up?
We are live. I got you on the mic, bro. We are live on the MoneyPot Podcast, and I'm calling your ass out because I just heard from my man, Steve-O, that he got his half of the money on the Dallas Cowboys Eagles bet, and you flaked on me, bro.
Nah, ain't no flake. You know that money's coming, dude.
That money's coming through?
Listen. I definitely got my cash
I
yet.
tried to send it to you on PayPal, but your PayPal, the PayPal joint I have for you wouldn't come up.
That sounds a little fishy.
Yeah, man. Why you just ask me, bro? That's all you gotta do.
I tell you what, if you send me your PayPal information, you'll have the money for the end of the show.
I'm gonna do it right now. This is live. So anybody want to send me some money on PayPal? Here is the address. It's Nate, NATEMO99 at yahoo.com.
You gotta get your money before the end of the show.
Man, I better get my motherfucking money.
I just want to give a shout out to all my Cowboy fans.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Hang up.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here,
right,
Brian
Pop,
Screws.
enough is enough.
Enough is enough, man. Talking about shout out your Cowboy fans. Get the fuck out of here, man. All right, so back to what we were saying. Why does this game not feel bigger than the Dallas game?
Because it's Dallas. It was more. It
I
was
know.
It was a lot at stake.
But isn't it more at stake now?
Yeah.
And it's a letdown spot too. You know it is.
I don't think it's a letdown spot. I think they get up just as much as they got up last week for this game because they don't want to be let down. Now for the Giants, it's a game they want to spoil. But I honestly think this Eagle locker room over the last couple of weeks have gelled together a lot. And I think
they've always gelled.
I think they're playing for each other and playing for Wentz, to be honest.
I completely agree, and I think that they've always gelled. I just think that the vets. It's funny, the vets know how to turn it on when they need to turn it on. You know what I mean? And then
it's trickling down to everyone else.
Right, and
but the leader of the team, who's Carson Wentz, he's playing at a high level, so it's like he's playing at where people's going to follow. So
let me ask you that. Let me ask you about that because I actually wrote that down. Do we undervalue how Wentz? Like
I don't. I think.
Are we undervaluing his value?
I think our brother that's not here today definitely undervalues him. I wish he was here. But
yeah, it's funny when y'all not here. Y'all say the same thing. Where's Steve at? I wish Steve was here.
Yeah.
I wish B.Diddy was here.
Yeah, he say that when it's time to talk about Ben Simmons and all. I don't want to hear that foolishness. But and not just him though. But I see other people just even listening in on like WIP. My mom texted one time and he gotta go. Why he gotta go?
You see, I never jumped off the Wentz wagon. I admit that I haven't seen until up to this year the big fourth quarter comeback, the winning drive in the fourth quarter. Like I haven't seen that. We haven't seen him in pressure cooking situations to understand what kind of player he is under the bright lights. You know what I'm saying? He's always, he's been in big games, but I mean Dallas was a must win, obviously big moment.
And here's
under
the thing
gun.
too. I guess we overlooked the year when he got hurt. It wasn't that it wasn't big games. They just was bombing people to the point he didn't even have to really like have that comeback or have the magic because they was just bombing cats. Like
Yeah,
Get off
yeah.
the field.
Right.
Look.
And it's crazy because if I remember, he's close to breaking the record of Donnie. And it's crazy that no quarterback has thrown for over 4,000 yards for the Eagles, which I found kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But
I mean, not really. Because
I would think as much as Andy passed, you know what I mean, and even the TO year.
But see, you said other than Donnie.
No, Donnie hasn't.
Oh, you said not even Donnie.
Not even Donnie.
Okay,
no
okay.
quarterback has thrown for over 4,000 yards, which I find surprising.
Yeah, that's
And then so I think if I read the stat right, he's close to 4,000 yards.
Yeah, he is. He's 250 yards away.
Right. There you go, B Screws. B Screws came on the chat and said he sent you money. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of my line.
Hey, B Screw, send me $10, dog. Just for the inconvenience and all the shit talking we had to put up with.
Yeah, right. There it is, y'all. I mean, let's bring it up real quick. Dallas fans pay up, man. They pay up. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So I think the stat is that he's closing on 4,000 yards.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is he doesn't have a receiver that has over 500 yards.
I saw that.
And then he's top 8 in touchdown passes in the league. His INTs have always been low. He fumbles though.
Yeah, definitely fumbles.
He give up that chicken a lot. I'm trying to think. I think that was it.
Then I think
but those are still big numbers with what he has to work with.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like he's undervalued. Sometimes, he definitely missed balls. He missed some of the easy passes, just like that screen pass.
Right.
But at the same time, the things that he do, like how he escapes sacks and, keep the play going at times, just extend the play, is it trumps that sometimes to me. Because we see great quarterbacks miss passes.
Yeah, no, we do.
And they be some of the easy ones that they make routinely, like with their eyes closed.
Right.
But I feel like he get scrutinized and criticized so much because I think we hold him at a high standard. Not just us. I see reporters around the league, like ESPN. A lot of guys hold him to a high standard because he's good. He's really good.
Well, I mean, I think Shannon Sharp had came on because he was talking about Kawhi and Bron and about the MVP thing.
Right.
And he was talking about the load management thing is that you can't win the MVP if you don't play all the games.
Right.
And going back to he compared it to Wentz, saying that Carson Wentz was going to win the MVP that year, but he didn't win it because he didn't play the last 3 games.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody sees that the fact that he can do it when he has weapons, when everything's clicking. He plays like he's the best quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then it just goes to show you have a guy that come up from the practice squad, Greg Ward.
Right.
That,
shout out to Greg Ward, man, doing his fucking thing.
That he comes in and is inserted into the offense, and they have a good chemistry. Like, he had, 7-8 catches in one game.
Right.
Last game, he had a big catch on the sideline. Like, Wentz knew where he was at. Like, he found him on numerous occasions. I think he had 4 catches for 70-something yards. So, it's he's doing it with guys that's just moving up. And I read that, he takes his time, after practice, just to get them, on track, just to get the, just to gel with his receivers.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to, because that's what he got to work with. You know what I mean? So
and he just called another guy up from the practice squad. So.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't read it, but I saw that.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, what I mean? I wrote some some matchups since we're kind of banged up and hurting. So I'm gonna get the obvious out the way because I already know where you're going with it. So Aguilar or Ward?
Ward. I'll take Ward all day.
Here's a good one. Well, this is not a good one, but Sanders or Howard?
It's not a good one. It's Sanders.
And then I think here's a good one. Ertz or Goddard. Go Dirt.
At full strength,
Yeah, they both healthy.
Ertz. Yeah.
All right. And any thoughts on Sproles? Was it just time to hang it up, retire?
Oh, yeah. It was time to hang it up last year. But, I mean, I respect that he gave it another try. You know, I have no bad words for Sproles at all, man. I think he was a class act. He always carried himself as a professional. They say that he worked with the younger guys. That's all you can ask for a vet, man.
He be out there hyped, too. I see him on the sideline.
Yeah, and he's out there teaching them still.
Right,
like you see him still talking to him.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You got to love that because, you know, he knows he's hanging it up, so he really don't have to be around. You know, it's just one of those guys that's just there because he want to help. And he was there last year the same way, even though he was hurt.
Yeah. And the first ballot Hall of Famer, easy?
Yeah, definitely.
I agree. So, Giants preview, man. They went ape shit last week. I think Jones had 5 touchdowns. Barkley went off.
They played the Dolphins.
Then they did.
They didn't have anything to play for.
They did. They still tuned them up though, and showed you how explosive they are.
But you know, we got the number 3 rush defense in the league. I think we'll be able to keep Barkley under 100 yards.
I'm not even gonna have this conversation about Dak is better.
Yeah, we're not having Dak sucks.
He sucks.
We just saw who was better.
Right.
Dak is terrible.
Any keys to the game for the Giants game that you key matchups, things to look out for, and give me a score.
I don't really have nothing to look out for, man. Just go out there and just kick their ass for real. That's it. Like you just gotta. I mean, win in the trenches on both sides. Win in the trenches. Keep matching Miles Sanders up against people in the past, like linebackers or a safety, getting matched up on one of them. Let him go. But I mean, score. I see 10-27.
10-27?
Yeah, 27.
Damn, that's an ass whooping.
Yeah, that's how we gotta. I mean, they gotta set a statement, man, when they get in these playoffs. Look, we here.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So, it was funny. I was looking for some content today, and I found this. So, I wish I had more time to do this, but I thought it was pretty good. And let me know if you would change this. So, this is obviously the New Year's next week. So, we're looking at the whole disappointment Eagles team. So they put together a team of all there's nothing but disappointments that we've seen over the last decade.
Okay.
Yeah. So first one,
Danny Watkins should be the first one.
Sam Bradford is a quarterback.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not a disappointment.
Not as much as Danny Watkins.
Well, not as it's just going by position, not like ranking of who was the biggest.
Okay.
So we got Sam Bradford as quarterback.
No, I'm not really saying that much was a disappointment because we knew we was getting with him.
Okay.
He was already injured for years.
This is one I forgot about. DeMarco Murray. That was Chip Kelly.
Scheme. I think it was more scheme than anything because he went to Tennessee and had
a Pro Bowl year. Yeah, he had a Pro Bowl year.
But
I don't remember this guy, but James Casey, a tight end. I don't remember. He didn't really flash anything.
Next.
Josh Huff.
Disappointment? I mean, he was a, 3rd or 4th rounder?
3rd round.
Yeah,
3rd round saying something. I mean, you got.
I guess. I like Josh Huff, though.
Yeah, you were a Josh Huff fan.
Yeah, I liked him. But he wasn't nothing special.
DGB. Green Beckham.
Nah. Yeah, he was a disappointment, just period, overall. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Career.
I forgot about this guy.
He got caught with pounds of weed.
Steve Smith.
Oh, that used to play for the Giants.
Yeah. He was tough.
We got them when they were banged up, like him.
Yeah.
I think he came off like a major injury, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did.
But he then after that, I think he got pushed out the league.
Yeah, I think he did. Demetrius Bell, I don't know who he was. He was a tackle. He signed a 5-year contract. What else? That was big. Chance Warmack. I don't think he was a big disappointment.
Yeah, he was serviceable.
Yeah.
But coming from where he was at, though.
He was a high pick, though.
Yeah. Good thing we ain't picking, but
Right.
he was definitely.
I'm wearing Mike McGlynn, the center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was from Penn State.
Yeah, he was. He was all right. He lasted a couple seasons. He was all right. Here's your man, Danny Watkins.
Yeah.
Bum.
Terrible.
Is one of the biggest busts in franchise history.
Yeah, he was a number 1 pick. He got picked high, too.
Yeah, he was. I didn't think Winston Justice was that bad. He was okay. He was a starter.
He was.
But he got trashed by OC that one game.
He's bad at tackle. He was terrible.
What was like 6 sacks? 6 or 5 sacks against OC?
Yeah, that probably got him out of the league that one game.
Oh, my guy, Marcus Smith.
Yeah.
He was a bust. Done.
Terrible.
Colin Jenkins, we got him late after his prime. But he was a good player in Green Bay. I don't even think Halota Nada, we got him for 1 year.
He was
done.
He's done. Because his career he had a fucking amazing career.
Yeah, he did. Daniel Teo Nisham, the DM from Northwestern. Yeah. He actually died. That's what it said. He died 2 years ago, which is crazy. Casey Matthews next. We already know he's a bump. Ernie Sims. Remember Ernie Sims?
I remember that name.
From Detroit.
Like a receiver?
Nah, he was a linebacker from Detroit. He went to Florida State.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy athletic, crazy fast.
He didn't make the team, I don't think.
No, he played for us for a year, and then he left.
Matter of fact, he had
dreads.
I remember.
Yeah. And we thought we was gonna be all right because he was a beast.
Yeah,
But he just didn't fit.
Yeah.
Kiko Alonso, I think Kiko's actually a good player.
Me too. I like Kiko.
I don't know why he's on here. We just don't like him. Nandi, that was terrible.
Yeah. I think that was more scheme too.
Yeah. Nah. Cause
he did.
Did he play after
Bill
us?
Davis. That's Bill Davis was there. He barely he didn't play no man on man. He didn't play man.
I know, but where did he go after us? Was he done after us?
I think he went somewhere else, but then he hung it up because he got Kerry Washington, and then he got like a whole film production company.
Yeah.
He made his bread. He's like, man, after this.
Right, Brian Maxwell. We overpaid.
Maxwell,
Yeah, we
definitely.
paid for him crazy.
Yeah.
Trash. You like this guy, Jaqueen Jarrett from Temple?
Yeah, he was a safety.
He was a safety.
Yeah.
Is he still in the league?
I don't know. I doubt it.
I'm thinking about Jalen Watkins, I think.
Yeah, I like Jarrett. He was a hard hitter. I just think he ain't.
And Patrick Chung wasn't a disappointment. He was just a scheme thing.
Yeah, he was a disappointment here. He was fucking sucked too.
So that's the disappointment.
Whoa. Where is Nelson Aguilar on this list?
He's not.
Why? Why isn't he on there?
Because the Super Bowl year saved him.
Man, he on that list too, motherfucker.
Nah, he not on this list.
Yes, he is.
Nelson made it out of this list.
Nah,
I mean, Nelson made it out of this list. He's nowhere near as close as Josh Huff or Dorian Beckham. You know what I mean? Like, or Steve Smith.
Yeah.
He's not in that. He's not in that category.
I don't know. Steve Smith might have better numbers than him.
Oh yeah, he has better numbers, but I'm just saying, for us,
man, he's a disappointment too.
This guy, man, fucking Ben Simmons. That's all I gotta say. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, that's all he can say.
Yeah,
right,
just
man.
fucking Ben Simmons, man. All right, so usually when we run out of shit to talk about, we talk some shit, man. I was and when I got to this list, I was like, damn, what else happened this year, man, in the last decade that you can think of that was crazy in sports, just in general?
Well, I just got one. It didn't happen in the last decade. It happened in the last 8 hours. How about Antonio Brown working out for New Orleans?
Yeah, that should be fucking nasty if he signs there.
If he signs there, if he's okay to play,
you can wrap it up.
Because who do you double team?
It's not who you double. You can't. It doesn't matter if you double team him. You still can't stop him.
That's what I'm saying. If you double team Mike Thomas, then you got him 1-on-1.
And I forget who. I was talking to somebody But I know right now you can probably say Mike Thomas is the best receiver in the game.
Yeah.
But if AB comes on that team, I don't know if he's the best receiver on his own team. Because AB is
Now,
a
if
problem.
AB comes back focused, hell no.
He's a problem.
He's not the best. He's not the best receiver on the team.
And
No.
that's crazy to say.
No.
That's crazy to say.
And that's what I'm saying. So if they able to,
Oh, shit.
Drew Brees' job will get a lot easier.
He might come back and play next year. Because I think
Kamara's job is going to get a lot easier. It's going to be
ugly.
It's going to be a nightmare for defenses to scheme
Ugly.
because now you don't have no film with him on New Orleans,
Right.
but you know what he can do. Like, you mean
You
to
can
tell
put
me
him anywhere.
So you mean to tell me you're going to put your second best corner on him?
You can put him anywhere on the field, bro.
So this is what I'm saying. You're gonna have to your second best corner on him or Mike Thomas. Like,
But see, I think he fucked up because they said he posted him working out, and he deleted it right away supposedly, and then it came out the Saints were just like, we're not going to sign him right now.
no, the Saints. I just read not even an hour or two ago that the Saints just waiting to hear back from the NFL if he's eligible.
That shit is
That's what they waiting on. They saying they waiting to see.
And then if they get the first seed too, and you got to go to New Orleans,
and then if they get that bye in between just to catch him up to speed.
Shit is fucking nasty, man. It's not even fair. But there was a lot of stuff that happened in this decade, man. I don't have the
Super Bowl.
The thing. The Eagles won a Super Bowl, of course. Mayweather, McGregor was there. The whole Cleveland, this is for you, Bron. You know what I mean? And even Golden State's, run. You got the what's the girl name who just does recently from gymnastics? I forget her name. Short little black girl. She just won Woman of the Athlete of the Year for women.
I don't know. I don't follow gymnastics.
Her. Michael, who's the swimmer? Michael Phelps. Yeah, Michael Phelps, killing it. Serena on her tear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tiger won something. You know what I mean? All black athletes. DJ, wake up. All black. Huh? What?
Good.
Gotta get you on your toes, DJ, man. Fourth quarter back, man. Let's go. Let's bring it home.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Money, 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 money. You with us, DJ? You good? My man. So, bringing it home, man. The last 2 weeks, we actually hit the parlay 7-1. Actually, no, we pushed on the one play, so it would have been a 5-1 play. Last week, we missed it out on one game. It was an early game, but everything else covered. So we're going to follow the same thing this week. You follow football, DJ? All right, cool. All right, I'm going to bring you in because we've been bringing the DJ in, and he be giving us the locks. So what we need from you right now, we're going to build a parlay. It's going to be a 5-team parlay. I need you to give me one team that you know for sure is going to win next week. Just give me one team.
Is it cover or money line?
We're going to do money line. We're just going to give me a team to win.
I have a really good feeling about Seattle versus 49. I know some people might say that, but I trust them at home, and I always trust Russell Wilson.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love the pick. That was actually my dog. So you just gave us a dog. We're going money line Seattle. I'm going to build this joint up right now. We're using FanDuel. Come on, FanDuel. Somebody tag FanDuel and tell them to give me some sponsorship, man. Like they fucking need it, though. So we got Seattle money line. I want to say they're like plus 170, plus 180, but I like the fucking pick. Steve-O, what you got for me?
The Rams. I like the Rams over Arizona.
Yeah, I like him if What's-His-Face is not playing, but I don't think that it's not up. There's nothing on that line.
I see -5.
You see it's -5? Hold up. Let me get on this John. because
Actually, on the score, they got him at -7.5. But I mean, if we go on money line,
I see -5.5. That means Murray must be out. He probably's not playing. All right, so we'll go with it. So we got Seattle is +162. Damn, I was close too. So we got 162. So we money lining the Rams.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah,
Couple money line, right?
Okay, yep, we got money line that. So I'm going money line. I'm gonna go money line KC.
Okay.
All right. So DJ, you did your job. So you got a good bet. We got a dog. We got 2 money lines. Steve, give me another money line. Or somebody to cover.
Money line, I'm gonna go to Titans over Houston.
Titans over Houston, -240. All right, we need a cover. We need somebody to cover.
So what's up with this? What's up with the Bears -3? So is the Vikings sitting their starters?
Yeah, they're sitting their starters.
Yeah, so that makes sense now.
I just don't trust their offense.
Cover.
I'm feeling Cincy, bro.
I don't know about that.
I'm feeling. All right, well, let me know. I'm feeling Cincy. I'm feeling
Dallas
Denver.
Is high. That's 11.
When you say cover, do you mean like you're certain it's gonna beat the
spread. So when you look at the line, right, it'll say like -3, -5.5. So we're looking for a team right now who's going to cover the spread. So that means they're going to win by like a touchdown. But the problem is,
I like the Colts.
It's week 17, so you have to pick. That's why I went in the beginning, and I went through that whole list of what teams are playing for.
Yeah.
There's certain games that it doesn't matter.
What about the Packers versus Lions? I think
that's a big spread.
It's a big so usually when you think about football, right? People usually win by 3, 7, 14, 10. Odd numbers are rare. So they need to win by 13, which is kind of the kind of number you want to land on. It's just that usually this year, teams that have been favored by more than 10 points have actually lost outright. They actually lost. So it's just a big gamble. Like that. Like in this instance with that play, I would probably do a money line on Green Bay. Because you just think that you just want them to win. So right now, that line dropped to 4. You know what else I like too? We even look at the total. I like the over in the Eagles and Giants game.
Over for
45. Yeah, I like the over. We can go back to Baltimore. Money line it. Baltimore money line?
Baltimore money line.
Baltimore money line. All right. So that is going to be plus 1337. So here we go, y'all. This is the play. We got Seattle money line. We got the Rams money line. We got KC money line. We got Tennessee money line. And we got Baltimore Ravens money line for plus 1337. Lock it in. I like this play. I don't see, and the funny thing is, if KC wins, the Texans are going to sit their players because they won't be able to do anything at that point. So if KC wins, because I believe they have an earlier game, they will sit their players. So
you said KC money line.
So yeah, we got Seattle money line, the Rams money line, KC money line, the Titans money line and the Ravens money line. All locked in. $100 will win you 13 to 1. 13.5 to 1 actually. What, you seeing it different?
No, I'm trying to. Oh, all right, there go the Rams. I couldn't find the Rams.
All right, y'all got that? Y'all got that, good people? We're locking in with that. No more tweaking. Because once you start tweaking, it get funky. I like that play. I actually like this play. I'm locking it in. Let's put 75 on there. 75 to win a rack. I'll take it. Let's go. So I want to thank everybody who is on right now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Well, not the gram, but Facebook, Twitter, listening on iTunes, watching us on YouTube, man. I appreciate all the support, the likes, the shares, the comments. Shout out to the homie B.Diddy. Shout out to the homie Steve-O for rocking with me. Moss Money, homie DJ, staying with us, man. We out of here. Happy New Year.